Great. Hey, good afternoon, Southbridge. Before I introduce everybody, I wanted to make sure that you can hear us. We had an issue last week with our audio that a lot of people were concerned that they could not hear us. So before I move further, I want to make sure we get a thumbs up on our volume as well. So, well, first of all, I want to say good afternoon to everybody in Southbridge. Again, we're doing our weekly Emergency Operations Center brief. Obviously, Jasmine is here to translate what we are saying, myself and Chief Woodson are saying, and Chief Normandin is in the background going to answer any questions that may be coming our way as we do this live broadcast. And I want to thank the cable access as well for taping this again today, and it'll be on YouTube, downloaded on YouTube later on this afternoon. So I'll let Jasmine go ahead and
Bienvenidos a todos del pueblo del Southbridge. Estamos aquí hoy en nuestro informe semanal con el jefe de la policía, Woodson, y está el jefe de los bomberos, el señor Normandin, con nosotros contestando preguntas. Y le quiero dar las gracias al canal de cable de acceso del pueblo que van a poner estos informes en el canal de YouTube después de esto.
I'm going to introduce Chief Woodson again. He'll go ahead and give the brief on the Emergency Operations Center.
Good afternoon. Thanks for watching. Just some updates from the EOC. We continue to meet every Monday. Our next meeting is going to be this Monday, April 20th at 9 a.m. We're now starting to see some recovery cases in our community, so that's a good thing. And the Board of Health has recently hired a few extra staff so we can track and follow up on all COVID cases.
Bienvenido, gracias por estar con nosotros esta tarde. Y quiero darles un informe, un aviso corriente de la operación central de emergencia. Y nuestro personal continúa reuniéndose todos los lunes a las 9 de la mañana. Nuestra siguiente reunión será el lunes, el día 20 de esta semana.
So as of today, we have 20 cases that are still active in our community. We have 12 people that have actually recovered, so that's great news. Unfortunately, we've had one death. So as of today, at the time of this meeting, we have 33 total confirmed cases in our community since we started tracking cases when the emergency declaration was declared.
Estamos ahora empezando a ver casos de recuperación en nuestra comunidad. El Junto de Salud recién ha contratado personal adicional para seguir los casos de COVID-19. Desde hoy tenemos 20 casos activos, 12 recuperados y una muerte. Hay 33 en total casos confirmados positivos de COVID-19 en la comunidad desde que empezamos a seguir los casos cuando el Estado declaró la estado de emergencia.
So just remember, we do want to avoid spreading any false information, especially being posted on social media. These numbers change, it seems like on an hourly basis. So to get all of our updates, please go to the town website at ci.southbridge.massma.us. Again, ci.southbridge.ma.us.
Y por favor recuerden que queremos evitar la información falsa en los medios sociales, que estos números cambian diariamente. En el pueblo, el mejor sitio de tomar información es en la página del pueblo, que es www.ci.southbridge.ma.us. De nuevo, es www.ci.southbridge.ma.us.
And I was also contacted by a resident who was having some difficulty navigating the town webpage and signing up for citizen alerts. She was actually very surprised that I did call her back. We had a long conversation, and I walked her through that process. So if you are a resident in our community and you want to get citizen alerts, please go to the town website, like Jasmine had already explained what location that's at, the ci.southbridge.ma.us. But you can also call us, 508-764-5420. Call the police department and just let the dispatcher know that you're having difficulty getting into that website, or you can ask for me, and I'll be happy to walk you through it.
También le ha contactado un residente al jefe de policía que tenía dificultades navegando la página del pueblo y apuntándose para las alertas de ciudadanos. Estaban sorprendidos que él los llamó él mismo y le explicó que pueden ir a la página de la ciudad en la que revisamos www.ci.southbridge.ma.us, o si usted puede llamar al cuartel al 508-764-5420 y alguien se comunicará con usted.
As far as the operations of the police department at this time, just so all the citizens are aware, all of our police officers are now wearing masks whenever they have contact with anybody in the community. So don't be alarmed if you see that. This is just, again, we're taking every step. It's just a precaution in an effort to slow the spread of COVID-19.
Sobre la operación del Departamento de Policía, por ahora, todos los policías están usando máscara cuando tienen contacto e interacción con el público. Entonces no se alarmen, no se preocupen, y de nuevo ellos están tomando precauciones entonces para no seguir consiguiendo el virus o siguiendo el virus que le pase a otras personas en el pueblo.
And I just want to acknowledge the hospital. We're very fortunate to have Harrington in our community. They've offered to help us clean our N95 mask. So now all of our police officers, if they think that they're exposed to COVID-19 or they may have had contact with someone who may have COVID-19 or be positive, we bring our masks to the hospital now twice a week. They clean them, they return them to us, and we can use these masks several times over again and again, and it's helping us with the, obviously there's not a surplus of N95 masks right now. We throughout the country there's actually a shortage, and now that's helping us keep our equipment, keep our officers safe.
Y también quiero darles desconocimiento al Hospital Harrington del pueblo, que han ofrecido ayudarnos a limpiar las máscaras N95, las que usan los policías, que es una gran ayuda que asegura que los policías estén seguros. Entonces esto nos permite que puedan reusar las máscaras de nuevo y las lavan o las limpian cada 2 veces a la semana. Y le queremos dar las gracias ahora al hospital porque en todo el país hay un corte de estas máscaras.
And I was also on a bit of good news. MEMA, the Massachusetts Emergency Management Agency, they had notified all police departments this morning that as soon as hopefully tomorrow, they're going to have N95 masks available to first responders. So I'm working with the fire chief now, working with other police chiefs in the area, and we're hoping to get additional equipment, PPP equipment for our officers and firefighters, again, hopefully starting by tomorrow.
También quiero informarles que la Administración de Emergencia de la Asociación del Estado de Massachusetts ha anunciado que mañana ellos van a distribuir máscaras de N95 para los personal de emergencia. Gracias al gobernador y a MIMA por hacer estas máscaras para los policías y los bomberos, y por los esfuerzos del hospital y de MIMA, que estamos orgullosos de reportar que los policías y los bomberos van a estar protegidos con la PPE apropiada y van a continuar a proveer el saludo del público y cuidar el público y la comunidad.
So because of the efforts of the hospital, our local hospital, and the efforts of MEMA, and with the help of Governor Baker, our police officers and firefighters will continue to hopefully stay safe. We'll have the appropriate PPE, and we will still be able to respond to all of your emergency calls. So if you have any issues, please do not hesitate, call 911.
Y entonces, como él ha dicho, por los esfuerzos del gobernador y de MIMA, podemos continuar protegiendo a la comunidad y respondiendo a todas las emergencias en el pueblo, todas las llamadas de emergencia. Y si usted tiene una emergencia, llame al 911 y vamos a responder.
I've also been asked by the DPW Director, Heather Blakely, to request that citizens do not approach the crews that are working for the DPW. Many of these men and women are operating machinery, lawnmowers, heavy equipment, and citizens are actually walking up to them, tapping them on the shoulder, asking questions, and they're not maintaining that safe social distancing protocol. So if you could please not approach workers, or if you have to, if you need them, if you have a question, please just try to maintain that 6-foot buffer.
Entonces le han pedido al jefe, la administradora del Departamento de Trabajo Públicos, que los ciudadanos no vayan a los trabajadores que están en el pueblo trabajando en la comunidad y sigan las apropiada distancia social. Es importante que todas las personas sigan estas reglas para la seguridad de todos.
And I mention this every week, and I know Councilor Adams will probably mention it again. These scams, we still have citizens in the community who are being scammed. Please do not give out any of your account information to anybody calling you. The government will never call you and ask you for any information before you get your relief check.
Y sobre las estafas, de nuevo, como expliqué la semana pasada, es importante que sepan que las estafas continúan pasando a través del país. Desafortunadamente hay personas que quieren tomar a las otras personas y hacerles estafa durante este tiempo, y que sepan que el gobierno más nunca le va a llamar pidiéndole los informes de usted.
And a couple of positive notes. Yesterday at 1 o'clock, one of our sergeants, Robbie Salisbury, continued with it's our second week of reading short stories to children in our community. Last week we did it with School Resource Officer Witherspoon, and as of right now, the post has reached more than 7,000 people, and about 3,900 people actually viewed the video. So we'll be doing that again next Wednesday at 1 o'clock.
Y ayer, en unas noticias positivas, el sargento Robbie Salisbury a la 1 de la tarde leyó un cuento pequeño para los niños de la escuela elemental, y también hicimos lo mismo la semana pasada con el policía de recursos de las escuelas, Witherspoon, y vamos a tener un policía todos los miércoles a la 1 leyendo las historias. Y esto fue los cuentos, y este evento llegó a 7,000 personas con más de 3,900 vistos.
We also participated in the teacher parade that was held on Tuesday. I think there were more than 80 teachers that actually participated from the school district. Huge turnout for the parade. A lot of kids were out maintaining social distancing, and it was just a great thing for the community.
Y también participamos en la parada de las maestras, que habían como más o menos el martes, habían como 80 maestras del distrito de las escuelas de Southbridge. Había muchas personas en la parada, viendo la parada, siempre observando la distancia social, y continuamos haciendo estas cosas para la comunidad.
We're also getting numerous requests from residents to do a drive-by type of event for birthdays, anniversaries, and things like that. We're going to try to do this. We're going to try to continue it as long as possible, as long as we have the staffing available. We are trying to keep things as normal as possible for the children. And I just want to also acknowledge the fire department who has participated in this with us, with the Easter Bunny last week, some other things, some readings that they're doing online. So again, it's all an effort, a team effort, to maintain as much normal as is possible during these difficult times.
También tenemos muchos pedidos de los residentes para para guiar por las casas para las personas, para sus cumpleaños, aniversarios, etcétera. Y vamos a continuar de tratar de ayudar o de hacer estos eventos, proviendo que tengamos el personal que pueda hacerlo. Estamos todos juntos en esto, y vamos a tratar de mantener las cosas más normal que podamos, especialmente para los niños.
Again, my public service announcement. If you think you have symptoms or if you think you may be COVID positive, please stay home and please let our dispatchers know if you call us and you have any of these symptoms so we can protect ourselves. And we'll see you next week.
Y al final, el aviso público, por favor, si usted tiene los síntomas de COVID-19, permanezca en su casa, en la cuarentena, y observe sus síntomas, y cualquier emergencia, por favor, llame al despacho de policía, y permanezca observando la distancia social y vamos a seguir observando estas reglas. I think that's what you said.
All set?
All set,
All right,
thank you.
thanks, Chief, appreciate it. I didn't mean to throw this for a loop for Jasmine here, but I ended up pushing a watch party on this Facebook Live event. And so I did receive one question on it, and I'll get to that in a minute. But the notice, I just wanted to let everybody know, it's been pushed in the media that the numbers will increase this week, they will increase next week, and hopefully we see a reduction come next week based on what the experts are saying. So I just want the residents of our community to be aware of that if they're not already aware.
Quiero que todas las personas sepan que las informaciones que estamos corrientes, que están dando en los medios públicos ahora, dicen que vamos a ver un crecimiento de los números de las personas infectadas y que queremos informarles que estamos alertos de eso.
One thing I wanted to put out there, and I know Chief just mentioned this, and everybody else has, keep your social distancing, wear your masks where you need to wear the masks at, and be aware of your situation and your surroundings while you're out there. As Chief had mentioned with the DPW, please don't walk up to workers or anybody else and just tap them and start having a conversation. We ask that you remain that social distancing.
Por favor, continúen siguiendo las reglas de la distancia social y como el jefe sugirió, que están alertos y que no anden o vayan a las personas que están trabajando el Departamento de Trabajo Público para hablar y hacer conversaciones con esa persona y permanezcan con distancia de las personas que están trabajando en el pueblo.
So the question on that, and a caveat off of that, was are there any hot spots that we need to stay clear of? First of all, we really can't provide any type of information like that, but I will say that we just need to pay attention to our surroundings, where we go. Please take heed to what the governor, state officials, us within the Emergency Operations Center have asked everybody to do, is to keep your social distancing and wear your mask. Make sure you're washing your hands, and if you have any signs that you feel that you are not feeling well, please call your doctor and have set up an appointment there. I don't know, Chief, if you have anything to add, and sorry, Jasmine, for adding that to you at the last
That's
second.
okay, that's okay.
Okay, go ahead, please.
Okay. Y la pregunta vino de alguien que estaba viendo el en vivo, que querían saber si hay algunas partes del pueblo que están calientes, partes que no deben de ir. Desafortunadamente no podemos dar información así con esos detalles, pero es importante que pongan atención donde vayan y permanezcan observando las reglas de la distancia social, que se laven las manos mucho y que si se sienten mal o tienen síntomas, que vayan y llamen a su doctor y puedan seguir esos avisos del gobernador y del gobierno federal.
And really, last point I wanted to make today was the school meals. Monday is Patriots Day. The school meals will not be provided on Monday, but tomorrow between the hours of 11 and 1, you could pick up extra meals for the weekend and for Monday.
Y el último informe sobre las comidas de la escuela, no la van a servir el lunes, el día de Patriots, pero si usted va mañana entre las 11 y la 1 de la tarde, puede tomar comida adicional para esa fecha.
And last thing, I just want to say thank you to Jasmine and the Chiefs for. I have another question.
Did you answer the question?
Yeah, we answered the question. Yeah, it was about the hot spots.
Okay.
Just want to thank everybody again for the EOC and everybody volunteering their time for what we do on a daily basis. And Jasmine, I really appreciate dealing with myself and Chief Woodson and trying to get all this information passed to other communities. And we just want to thank you again. Just everybody be safe. And Chief, do you have anything else you want to
Yeah,
mention?
if I could just add, if any citizens have any concerns or any issues, and I apologize for going off base here for a minute.
That's okay.
Please don't hesitate to call the police department. Again, 508-764-5420. If you don't feel comfortable asking questions for dispatches, ask for me. I will get back to you as soon as possible. We're doing everything we can to keep everybody safe, and if you feel like you're not safe or you have issues that need to be reported, let me know.
Y el jefe está diciendo si cualquier cosa que tenga pregunta o tenga preocupaciones o no se sienta seguro, por favor, si no está cómodo hablar con el despache, pidan por el jefe y él los llamará de nuevo. Están haciendo todo lo posible para cuidar el pueblo y que estemos seguros y saludables.
And again, we'll see you next Thursday at 2 o'clock, and if you can't watch on Facebook, Local Access Channel 192, 194, and on YouTube. Thanks.
All right, thank you, Southbridge.
Gracias.